Hi all, Todd here, and I know some of you were interested in knowing what type of cameras I use. Well, right now we are filming with my S22 Galaxy S22 camera, so I do use that quite a bit in my videos. It's very convenient and it does really good quality. It does shoot up to 4K, which I rarely use. I rather use the 1080p. It just takes up less memory when you're videoing things. So yeah, I always keep it at 1080, and I don't really do 2K or 4K that much. Um, Now, if I do use it, you'll see it on the video that I've used 4K or 2K, and I love using that. But especially like scenic stuff, I'll use that. Typically for videos, I'll use the 4K, but it's very rare. I mostly shoot in 10K, and yeah, I use the camera, the phone quite a bit. It's very convenient and does a great job. Now, number two is actually this one, which I love. Is this is the DJI Osmo Action Camera. This was the first one, and I love it. It's great stabilization, and I would say 80% of the time I'll shoot with this. Great stabilization, great color. It shoots up to, I think this one does shoot up to 4K. I can't remember, but I think it does. Again, I only use 1080p, but the stabilization is very good. The only drawback, there's two things, is this one is not very good in low light, and also you can't zoom. You can zoom in post, which I do a lot. I'll zoom in post with my software that I use. Now, if you're interested in the editing that I use, believe it or not, I use my phone quite a bit to edit with. I'll even upload the videos that I'll shoot with my cameras to the phone. And the software, I'll have the information in the description of what I use. It's called UCut. And you can download it for free. And there's no watermarks or anything like that that you can use. It has a lot of great tools in the basic version. They do have a purchase version, which is very inexpensive. You get full-blown stuff. And all my music, of course, I get from YouTube, from the library for my music. And but it has a lot of cool tools where you can you can also do green screen, which you've probably seen in some of my shorts. Does a great job. So look into that. It's called UCut. YOUCUT. So UCut, all one word. So check that out too. Now, the new toy I just got in, it actually literally got here maybe 30 minutes ago, is the Osmos Action 4, which I'll be starting to shoot with very soon. The great thing about this, it has a little zoom, but the problem with the zoom on this one is you'll get some noise, which is the jittery look on your camera, which I don't use the zoom. I use it in post most of the time. The great thing about this has a 1.1 sensor, meaning that it's great in low light. Again, it shoots in 4K as well, and it does the slow motion, does time lapse, which the other one does too as well, but this one has a lot better sensor for low light. So when you see me go shoot like Winterfest to the Christmas lights, this one's going to do a much better job, and I'll do some more night shots as well when I go do my videos. So I look forward to using this quite a bit, and again, I'll have that in the description as well. Now the next camera, let me get that for you. Okay, and now I have, which I love a lot of DJI stuff. I've also got the DJI drone, the mini drone, which I love shooting from the air. I haven't used in a while. I need to do some more of that. But this is the Pocket 2. They just came out with the Pocket 3, I believe. This is great. Talk about the gimbal is fantastic. I shoot with this quite a bit too. It's very handy, easy to store. It has I think three or four mics on it. You'll see these little holes. Yes, 4 mics is all around the entire handle. And it does, let me show you this as well. Let me pull out, it's a battery slash handle. And here's the battery right here, but also acts as a handle. So you'll put that on, you'll slip it on. And this is, and you kind of hit the button. Hit that. There it is. It's on. And there's a little screen there. Now the new one has a much bigger screen. So, but the stabilization on this is amazing, and you can turn it. See how it'll turn and keep everything even the entire time. It's really cool. But the other thing it comes with too, I got the creator kit, and it's a little more expensive, but you have the wireless mic system. And that hooks on the, pull this up. And here's the wireless. And literally this will hook here. And there's another attachment. You take this off, attach it in, and boom, it automatically finds your wireless mic, which is great. So if you ever think about getting into it, I mean, this is all in one. The built-in gimbal shoots it to 4K. It sounds amazing. You can also hook an external mic to it. All these can. I love this. I use this quite a bit, and I'll probably start using it more. Let me turn that off too. Little buttons on the side. There you go. And it comes with this little storage thing here that you put in, and I have a little carry case, so it goes right in there, and it's ready for storage. So yeah, I love this thing. But it's the pocket. This is the Pocket 2. Pocket 3 is out. For convenience, say if you're in a park, if you're in amusement parks, traveling, fantastic camera. They do make mounts for it too. So if it's on your bike, just on yourself, you can put it right here on your chest or your shoulder, whatever you want to do. But yeah, this is great. So I'll shoot with this. I'm thinking about what I'll do is in the description, I'll put what I shot that particular video with, so you'll know what I'm shooting, like if I'm doing parks or if I'm doing events. I do a lot of car shows with this one because it's very convenient. And the battery is a great handle and it lasts a long time. If you notice here on the bottom, you want to put a tripod, there you go. Put it on there and just hold it up. And the cool thing about this, what I love, it talks to your phone. You can program it on your phone. It has follow mode. In other words, say if you set down a tripod, it'll get you as an image and you're just walking by, it'll follow you. Just little things like that. It's pretty cool. Now, the other action cameras that I have is which you've seen them, GoPro. I've got the Hero 8 and I've got the Hero 9. To me, they do great photos. I mean, not photos, but they do great videos. The stabilization is fantastic, but I've had instances where they would lock up on me. That's even after doing the firmware or any updates that were required on these cameras. I still get the weird lockups on them. They're a really nice go-to camera. You get you can have it with a little tripod, handheld, and stuff like that. But to me, that's just me. I know people love the GoPros, and I think they're up to 12 now, GoPro 12. But this is great for outdoor stuff. If I'm doing like bike riding, if you ever see my bike riding videos, that's what I have these mounted on there. So I use that quite a bit. And also my dashboard in the car. I'll use the GoPro 9 quite a bit on my dashboard. But I'll probably end up using the DJI, this one here, more for my dash cam, since I've got the new DJI Osmos Action 4. So yeah, so I'll have those working together. And yeah, I mean, GoPro is still a great camera, and it's just that's the only thing that is just the dependability of, because I've done it where I've been around shooting and the thing just turned off and I didn't realize it did. And so I have to go back and shoot it again. So just to let you know, that's just my experience with the GoPros. Now, the other thing I've recommended to people too, they do have these wonderful handheld batteries. In other words, you can mount your camera on the top. Let me show you what it looks like. So you just put it on here, mount that up here. And I've got a couple of other friends that are YouTubers that I recommend this to. They love it. And so if your battery's getting low, say if you're in a park or you're on vacation at the beach and the onboard battery starts going down, you just plug this in and boom, this thing charges fast too. So I'll have a link to this product. And what you've got to do too, though, when it's not in use, do plug it in to an outlet for your USB and charge it back up. Of course, you're gonna have to do that. So I'll charge both the camera and this together. I've got one of the little towers. I recommend getting that USB power tower so you can charge both your handheld. And the cool thing here, let me show you this. This is the other thing that I recommend. See this little tripod. So you can hook this at the bottom here. Of course, it gives you even more space to hold it. And then it does open up. Good little tripod. So that is great to have that. Then also the Movo, this is cool. A lot of people sometimes they'll switch their mic around back and forth. for towards them in a way, towards you for better sound. Well, this is a two-way, just like that. There's a little switch here for front and back, or you can have them together. And I love this little mic. They're not that expensive. Movo makes it. And it does have the cool thing right here. It's got a plug-in right here for headphone. So you can have a headphone hooked to this. And it goes as a third microphone, or a microphone for external use, and mounts right on top of the camera. I do recommend this if you're needing that. It's two-way, it's inexpensive, works great. So just a suggestion if you want to do that. Now, and also, you're bending over, you have an external light. So it's another thing that you can have. Let me see if I might have to recharge this. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it went dead. I got to recharge it. But these are great. External light in case you're shooting at nighttime or in a dark room. This does help. And it has like 3 different levels. So you get the low level, medium, and high. So yeah, it's a really nice addition. I haven't really used it that much because I don't shoot at nighttime that much or go in a dark room. But I have it just in case it does happen and I need it. And of course, I've got the Mavic drone that DJI makes. Now, the cool thing about the drones that on the Pocket 2 and Pocket 3 that they have is the same camera that they use on the drones. So this is very convenient, little mini. So it's cool to get aerial shots with it and easy to handle. Put it back in here. And of course, when you buy the mini, you also get the controller. So it hooks right to your phone, and it's fun to play with. I'll take it up and get some really cool still shots of the city and of the neighborhood, things like that. But this year I do want to do some really cool shots of some more of the towns we go to and some of the other outdoor events that we do. So yeah, it's nice to have. Okay, now last but not least, I do have the Sony. Believe it or not, this is Sony ZV-1. I've got the rig hooked up to it to protect it. And it's like a metal casing. And the sad thing about it, I don't use it that much at all. The reason I don't is because the stabilization is not that great, even if you have it on, compared to when you start using the action cameras. Yeah, this is actually great if you have it on a tripod and you're doing just regular shots. In other words, not moving around. If you're doing like just not walking around, but you're in a place on a tripod, and it's cool to get shots with that video wise. Say if you're doing a landscape shot of the ocean or the woods, but it really just needs to be set put. The other great thing about this camera too, if you're doing product placement or products, you're trying to shoot with, it has a great focusing system on products. It's a wonderful camera, but it's just really not practical as far as when it comes, if you're walking around a lot and you need that stabilization. But it's a wonderful camera, and it does have the flip out here. So it doesn't come up, it goes out to the side. So I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but this has a big screen. That's another advantage of it too. Unlike the DJI Action Cam or even the Pocket 2 or 3, it doesn't have as big as a viewing screen here. But other than that, and I added this lens for widescreen, which does a great job, and it has 2 things where it'll this will come off, it unscrews, but it has a little adapter that hooks to the camera itself, so you can put the widescreen lens on. But the sound's great, it has really good audio. I bought an external mic, the Sony one, and that's it here with the dead rat muffle for the wind. So great accessory. But that's about it. That's what I shoot with. That's the cameras I use, and I love them. So I hope that helped you out in the decision making. Oh, the thing I have right now, I have a wireless mic on, and this is it right here. OSA wireless microphone, works both on your phone, which I have it on now, and also your cameras. Easy hookup. So that's it right there. If you're interested, they're inexpensive. I think I get this for like literally $17 on Amazon. They have a wide variety of different mics that they make. So it's great for just a quick wireless for your phone or your camera. And also, oh, I'm going to do, this is a little battery charger I got for the phone. So I'll have a link for that too. It's really good. So if you're in a park and you're filming with your phone camera and your batteries are going down, just stick that in your pocket, plug it in, boom, it starts charging it up. So I do recommend that if you're shooting a lot of video with your phone. So that's going to do it. That's what I shoot with, are those cameras. And I look forward to trying out the new Osmos Action 4. Should be a lot of fun. And it has a lot of cool tools on it that you can use for shooting. And yeah, so, and like I said, I'll post in the description, I'll put what camera I used for that particular video. And I might not have everything listed right off the bat when I post this video as far as in the description. Just come back to it and check my description for links to the different products that I do have that I use. So yeah, that's it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. It'd be awesome if you did that. And it really helps me out and bring you some more information on other tech equipment. I don't cover that much, but every now and then I will post something that relates to what I use for YouTube. All right, guys, I appreciate it. You guys take care. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.